The Central Club.
So we're on our way to Glyncoch. It's on the other side of the motorway. So we are in Pontypridd right now, as you can see. If you want to show them the River Taff, Reese. We are definitely going to do a Pontypridd one. You can say Glyncoch is part of Ponty. Ponty's a large town, and we will be doing the town centre of Pontypridd and the surrounding areas, because there's a big homeless problem here. I've worked here as a drug worker, so I know that. So yeah, we're going to Glyncoch now. I've never been here before. All I know is, like most other estates, it's one road in and one road out. So let's have a little look.
Yeah, we can do it again. Garth.
What's going on, people? Okay, so we are up in Glyncoch, just arrived here now. It's basically just one big council estate, one road in, one road out. I don't know if we're going to speak to any locals, but I'm definitely going to do a little tour. But yeah, it's massive. You've got a big block of flats in the corner, and then you have got a massive housing estate, very similar to Geffley Gear, just a little bit bigger. So let's take a little look. What's your name, brother?
Darren, my name.
Nice one, Darren. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you doing? All right. Yeah. So basically, Glynk, close to the community. Everyone knows everybody. Crime very high. Drugs, unemployment comes hand in hand on it, basically. You know, as you do. But yeah, it's pretty rough up here. Has its moments, like any other area, really. You know, but fucking, yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Is this part of Ponty, would you say?
Part of Ponty, no, Ponty's 2 miles out, yeah, you could say part of Ponty, yeah. But, there's drugs up here, a lot of drugs up here.
What kind of drugs?
Crack, coke, Valium, MDMA, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Meth, fucking anyway.
Meth, fucking hell.
Methadone, yeah.
Oh, methadone, what, heroin?
Heroin. I think I don't know the guy that does it, but I think it's some up here.
And what would you say this is this council flat or?
No, so these are housing association.
Oh, right, okay.
It is Travalis are up here, who the council, one of the kind of Zaff. These housing association, these are not too bad, the top floor. It's a bit fucking mad than the bottom. But yeah, it's not too bad, to be honest.
Are these the only flats in?
No, it's flats, go up here now, across the street, and towards the end of the street is flats. His house is halfway down the street, and then his flats in on the other end of the street. Okay. And that's where the mad part is.
That's the mad part of Glynk, is it?
Yeah, it was, yeah, and everybody's fucking, most of them have died since, drugs overdose, and what have you.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's fucking...
So there's a lot of people on the drugs up here,
yeah,
like...
Since the last 10 years, we've lost about 8 or 9 people of my mates dying through drugs, you know, and it's fucking...
How's times changed up here as well, if you could go back a couple of years to now?
It's years, it's basically changed through drugs, it is basically. It's, one year it'll be coke, and then the next year it'll be everybody on with crack. It'd just be fucking just drugs. If drugs were in you,
Coke is a fucking gateway, innit?
Yeah,
To the
definitely,
crack, like 100%.
you got cannabis as well. It's fucking.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, I started on weed.
Yeah.
You know, ended up on
Yeah.
heroin.
Yeah.
You know.
No, but fucking yeah, it's crazy. But yeah.
Would you say there's? You said like outsiders. You know, you get noticed. Would you
Yeah.
say there's many outsiders up here? Or?
When they come up, yeah, they noticed, yeah, we have your sort of double look, and but yeah, it's not many last out there. They come up here, they don't step you along.
Survival of the fittest,
Yeah,
like.
yeah. It's not as bad as it was. Like I said years ago, it was fucking crazy up here.
Yeah.
Really, really bad. But everybody, like I said, everybody's even dead or growing up, like so. Yeah.
Is there many youth up here?
It's not a lot to do, right? No. As I said, it's fucking, all on fucking drugs, man.
So the youngsters up here end up being on the drugs as well, like, because it's fuck all to do.
Yeah. No work at all. They're just all on the fucking weed and fucking crack, and
So
yeah,
sad.
it's no
man.
work. Yeah, I said it's just no hope basically. You can see where you're going to be in 10 years' time, and it's
it is a worry, isn't it?
sad to see. It is, yeah, of course it is. But
You know, what this
well,
country's become like, innit? In these places forgotten about. Like.
Shocking. Council are a fucking bag of shit.
The amount of
Absolutely.
places I've been to, it's very similar to this. They're
Yeah.
just- there's so much potential.
Yeah, by all means, yeah. I mean, up there is lovely people. I mean, honest to God, people from Glyncoch, heart of gold, do anything, you know, for their own. They will. But, and then obviously you've got people coming up here then, making a bad name. It's fucking, yeah. It's a bit wild.
Yeah. If you give it a rating, then out of 10, like,
Oh, out of 10, yeah, I mean, compared to from years ago, I'd say it's about a 7 now. Compared to years ago, it was easy a 10, if not more.
what good place to live, like.
Oh no,
Oh, no, right.
wild, sorry, yeah, no, a good place to live. Yeah, it was a lot calmer years ago.
So what out of a rating of 10 in terms of the quality of living here, good place to live? What would you give it?
Probably 5. Yeah, 4, 5, halfway, yeah. It's just ruled by fucking drugs, man, and, you know, unemployment. There's nothing for nobody to do.
Yeah.
You know, the police are back and forth up here, fucking laid-ins, side-ins. You know,
Yeah.
it's fucking mad, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what about yourself, then? What's your story, then?
Yeah, no, I don't do much myself. Suffer a lot from mental health.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't do much. Like I said, I live in a ground flat. I lived there now since 2017.
Oh, so you've been here a while, then, right?
Yeah.
Still got family up here and all, then?
Yeah, my mum, she just passed away now in October.
Oh, mate, sorry to hear that.
So my sister's just got the house now over the other end of the estate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so back and forth every day, trying to help out, you know.
What
Something
about,
to do,
like,
you can do.
facilities and you
Fuck
know,
all, yeah.
convenient?
Fuck all. I mean, obviously, as you way up, you've seen the park on the left to do. I mean, nobody goes down there. The kids don't go down there. I got a 12-year-old daughter myself. She goes over Abercairn to stay because there's nothing here for the kids at all.
There's no, like,
nothing.
shopping area, is there?
There's 2 shops over there, and one shop is closed down. You've got a shop down the bottom, who nobody goes down very rarely, like. Yeah, it's just fucking, it's nothing for nobody.
What's the, considering, like you said, there's a lot of employment and a lot of drugs, what's the summers like in Glyncoch?
Fucking mental. Yeah, big time. It's when the sun's out, it's when people get the cans out and get the drugs out, and yeah, so that's when the fun to start. But yeah, so summers are obviously, you know, with the weather getting warmer, it's probably going to get a bit wilder up, yeah.
Well, we're looking to go to, so all the places we've been, as you can imagine, when we put them up, they're like, oh, fucking, I didn't know you was here, mate. Oh, you come the wrong day and all that. So we're going to visit all these places in the summer. Maybe we could take your details or
Yeah,
something.
take the details, pop up.
It would be
by
good,
all
like.
means, yeah, like I said, half of the boys up here now, it'll pass away. And
That's so
I
sad.
feel they got a lot of stories to tell, because I'm only 34 myself, and you know, they were a lot older than me, my mates, and like I said, the stories they fucking said, it's mad.
Yeah.
You know, in the late 90s in Arapils, it's fucking mad, man.
Yeah.
You know, his Ponty was full of clubs, it's fuck all in no more. There's nobody here, like.
This country's dying, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, it's fucking 20 years time, man, fucking clubs won't exist. Sad.
Yeah.
And it's all the council money, forgetting about places like this. And it's got out of people from this area, very
Like I
good
said,
out of people.
It seems like there's so much potential of people.
Yeah.
You know, and they come from their grandfathers who worked in the mines.
Yeah,
and,
by all means,
you know,
yeah.
they're hard-working people.
Yeah,
Like, it's
and
not
they-
like people don't want to work.
They're willing to put the effort in, but he just don't know where to start, and
Yeah.
you know, it's nobody here to point him in the right direction.
Yeah.
What he meant to do, then, you know.
You've got Cardiff, and that's it. You know.
You know,
And,
yeah.
and you know, it's not even like that's bustling with jobs. You know, it's
Yeah, no, of course, yeah. It's fucking shocking.
yeah.
It's only going to get worse as well, I think.
What would you say to it? Like, you know, if you could speak now, like to people who run this country, what would you say to them? Like,
Oh, fucking Christ. I don't know. I don't know where to start. You know, he fucking bag of shit, really, innit? But, yeah, just council estates like this, they all forgotten about. And it's sad. Because, you know, places like this, people are fucking brilliant. Really nice, really
rugby
nice
team,
people.
football team.
It did have a rugby team. No, we have got a rugby team. It disbanded, it got back. I've been playing now and again. No football team. Like I said, the clubs, fucking rugby clubs, half closed.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Jack, right, Lev?
Yeah, right.
Let's do the,
Oh, yeah.
do the podcast.
What?
Let's do the podcast.
What's that?
Podcast.
Podcast.
It's like a vlog. It is where I go to different areas in Wales, different council estates, speak to the locals and all. Like people love it.
I'll show you now when I go out with my phone.
I never heard that.
Well, you want to say hello, do you?
No, Chris.
When I get off my phone, I'll show you now.
I'm
Yeah.
only him out through here, man.
But
What? So yeah, so that got disbanded because I heard
Yeah.
the rugby team was probably mad back in the day.
fucking hell, yeah, fighting like fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think they had a
Match
one of the teams I
bandits.
know had a police escort out of here. As
Yeah,
well.
it was fucking mental. Yeah, the buses get stoned. It was mental.
What yeah, because again in places like this, that's the heart of it, isn't it? Like, you know, it's the
But I
opportunity.
said,
for
yeah,
other
you know,
people
it's
to
a good something to look forward to on the weekend.
Yeah.
You know, you work on the weekend, you got a rugby game on the weekend. But nah, it's fucking shit.
community centre.
Got a community centre, yeah, just through the street there,
Yeah,
the one-way street.
that's good then.
But yeah, I said I don't know very much.
But the kids, but what?
They got a nursery there as well.
Okay.
Yeah, young nursery for young kids.
And do the kids go out? Do they play out in the streets up here? Or
They do, yeah. You see a lot of kids about, yeah. You do, yeah. They play, they do go out,
Good,
especially
good.
obviously when the weather's like this. But
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
yeah.
Oh well, Mick, like, where do you recommend I have a little look around then?
I'd go up the hill by there. I'd go across. It'd probably be quiet this time of day. Would it be a Sunday when
I'll have a
I
walk up there, but what
Yeah.
area?
Top Golf Avenue. Just straight
Yeah.
up the hill, yeah. Go
This side
across.
of it, is it?
Yeah, on the left. You
Okay.
go past the double alley now,
Yeah.
which will be on the right. You just keep going. You see a bus stop,
Yeah.
and it'll be around by there.
And what about the shops? Where's the two shops you say?
Two shops. You go down the hill end on the first right,
Okay.
and you'll see them on your both right hand side.
Oh, mate.
And then the centre then will be on the left.
All right.
All right.
Oh,
How's
thank
that?
you so much, mate.
Yeah,
I
so
really
what he's
appreciate
doing,
you
yeah,
chatting
no
to me,
problem,
man.
no
It's
problem.
yeah, real pleasure, mate. Thank you.
Cheers, fella.
Nice flag, that.
Yeah.
I think there's a shop down there, apparently. A big avenue, isn't it? Oh, you are, look. Huge. There we go. Let's have a little chat to the shopkeeper, maybe, and see what he says. How long you worked here?
Nearly 1 year.
What do you think of Glyncoch?
The people are very friendly and interconnected to each other.
Yeah, so it's very tight-knit, yeah? Tight-knit community.
Yeah.
Um,
Mostly they are related to each other, I think so.
Oh, a lot of them family, yeah?
Yeah.
One big family, yeah? Okay.
For what are you taking bus?
This is for my YouTube channel. It's called The Central Club.
Okay.
We go to different housing estates in Wales and just speak to the locals and shopkeepers and just to find out what day-to-day living's like on the estate. Would you say it's a good estate to live on, to be brought up on, or
Yeah, most friendly, but
really friendly people? Yeah, you don't have trouble or nothing,
No.
like. Oh, good. Good. Well, thank you very much, mate. Cheers. Here we are. Seems like a nice place. You're saying the avenue's massive down here. You've got a pharmacy, which is one good thing. You've got a building down here as well. People up here are quite cagey. What we got up here then? Glyncoch Social Club. Oh fuck, that's a fair sized building, that, isn't it? Oh shit. Is it shut? It's a shame if they've shut that down. Honestly, look at it, massive as well. Yo mate! So I think these are the flats, the back of the flats, if that is the avenue. How old are you?
16.
And how tall are you?
6'3".
You're a big boy, yeah? You play sports?
Yeah, rugby.
Yeah? You from up here, Glyncoch?
No, I've lived down the road, but I can't be quite often, like.
Where are you from originally?
Trackland.
Okay.
Outside.
Well, how would you describe Glyncoch?
Quite rough, like. Yeah, a couple of the odd smackheads walking around, but other than that, it's like just normal Ponty, innit?
So would you say it's drug addicts, is it? That's what's like, that's what brings it down, is
Like
the
a
drug
couple,
addict?
like, yeah, it's quite rough down here, like, but other than that, it's just a chilled place, really.
I suppose places like this that are forgotten about, you know, not much to do. Drugs is probably the way out, isn't it? Like, you know.
Yeah, for these lot up here, yeah, because there's not much. All entertainment like guys, a youth club down below,
Yeah.
and a rugby field up the top of Glyncoch, that's it then.
Yeah. What's happened with our social club there?
It's still open. You just
Oh, it is. It's not closed down
no,
then.
you just go up the side of the gate, and the door's still open for you to go in here, have a couple of pints, like play pool, darts.
Hey, you got
Snooker.
Red boys there talking about Glink, like.
Yeah, well, that's it. Like, you know, the Ridvelin ones are talkative.
Yeah.
What? So for outsiders then, like, is it a welcoming place or?
Yeah, it can be. It depends what type of people you hang around with. If you hang around with like the right people, it's quite a nice place. But if you hang out with the wrong people, then you could get in a bit of trouble. Like.
Well, you're 16 and you're playing rugby at a decent level. You play for the Blues and you've done a bit of league as well. How easy would it be for someone like yourself to fall into the wrong crowd?
Really easy.
Yeah, quite easy. Yeah, because you get like peer pressure into a load of stuff with different group of people.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not quite easy, like, but
And what does dad look out for you as then?
yeah,
Tries his best.
yeah, look after me, like.
Yeah, well, nobody else will, they?
No.
But was it from your perspective? Like, do you worry for like?
Oh, always. I hate him coming up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I hate him coming up here because obviously growing up, well, obviously I'm from Ridvelin, like growing up and hearing what goes on in Glyncoch, like I think it was 2 years ago there was somebody murdered up on the top, what's on the top road?
Garth Road.
Garth Avenue, innit? There was somebody murdered. You know, there's loads of activity going on in here, criminal activity, like, but you know, if you want anything, you know where to come, like.
Yeah, Glynk is the place, is it?
Yeah, yeah. It is. Obviously, it is run down up there. Obviously, there's like the protesters up there as well over the quarry, Craigeness quarry.
Why are they protesting to shut the quarry down? Is it? Or?
Yeah, to shut the quarry down. Yeah, it's over to do with the schools and obviously where the quarry's exploding.
Noises, windows smashing, the
yeah,
smell.
yeah.
We've done Gethley Gare, and there was the exact same up in Gethley Gare.
Yeah.
They've got a quarry behind the estate, and it stinks the whole estate
Oh,
out.
Bryn Quarry, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I work up here. Look, I drive a truck, and I'm in and out there all the time, and the stench is.
Yeah. But it seems like places like this, are just forgotten about, innit? Like, you know, because,
Oh yeah.
you know, once, you know, a lot of working people, innit? Well, these were built because of quarries and mines and whatever else, you know, and when they shut down, it's just fuck all for them to do up here, is
Yeah,
it?
yeah, that's right, yeah. Well, listen, think of it, it's only shops who can work. Obviously, you've got the social club there, but there is no jobs up here. It's not like, it is just run down.
Yeah. And the only thing that is in demand up here, because it's like a vicious circle, innit? Nothing to do, take drugs.
Yeah.
Well, demand for drugs. Oh, let's be a drug dealer then.
Yeah.
No jobs. You know, it's a vicious circle, innit?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
The summer's mad up here.
I wouldn't know. He spends most of the summer. Obviously, he got 2 weeks off now, so whether he comes up here or because obviously the rugby stopped today as well.
Yeah. You've got a lot of mates up here then?
Yeah, a couple. They mainly just live on this road really, and one above.
Yeah.
And just we come down here, play football down there, and if we don't stay up here, we go down to Kilvanniv, like down there to play football on the 3G.
Yeah, so you don't smoke weed, none of that, like?
No.
Ah, good man, good man. Ah, well, thank you.
He knows which side his bread is buttered.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And make sure you keep it that side.
Yeah, definitely.
You know? Oh, fair play there, mate. Well, thank you very much. I wish you all the best for your rugby career, mate.
Thank you, mate.
All right? And big shout out to Dad as well for supporting.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
All right?
All
Take
right.
care.
All the best.
Ta-da. Bye.
I'm stoned as fuck, yeah, to be honest.
So where are you from?
Talbot Green, innit?
Okay.
Originally.
Yeah. Are you brothers or something?
Cousins, yeah.
We're cousins, innit?
Okay.
But there's fuck all to do around here, mate.
Yeah, it's shit, man.
We just, you know, we just get by, smoke weed, fucking make the day go by, like, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's how it is. That's it. There's what, 2 free shops up here?
Yeah, it is quite scarce, isn't
The
it?
community's good though.
Yeah.
The community's good, yeah. Everyone's friendly up here, like,
People
you know what I
seem
mean?
very friendly. Like,
Yeah,
I've got to
100%, 100%.
They just don't want to chat to me.
Yeah,
But so
yes, it's alright.
you stay out of trouble up here though, yeah? You don't.
Me, yeah. Always stay out of trouble, I do.
Would you live up here?
If I had to, I would, yeah. You know, the community are friendly at the end of the day.
Just far away from everything, like.
You know, don't get me wrong, you've got Ponty Town down the road, but then again, on a Sunday, nothing's open, it's fucking... It's just shit, to be honest. No, I'm just saying it how it is. I'm just saying it how it is, innit? But that's all you're going to get from me.
No, not nice. You said it's nice up here.
That's all you're going to get from me, to be honest, innit? Listen,
not everyone's up here smoking.
nice meeting you, mate.
Yeah,
Anyway,
you. Thank you.
I've seen your podcast.
No, thank you. What's your names?
Zach.
Zach, yeah?
Get on.
Nice one, guys. Cheers, boys.
Fire.
I don't know if you can see in the distance, but that looks like a coal tip up there. And that bit up there. Is that a coal tip?
No.
What is it? it's like Medusa, isn't it? Just it turns to stone when you look. Now, so basically, the locals have said that up there, if you can see in the distance, the black. I thought it was a coal tip like that one, because you see that one there, it's like, and then it's a flat top. But that is a fire. Was it blazing? Was it in the night? That's mad. Mental. A lot of lanes. Look how steep that was. Okay, so yeah, like obviously the people up here are very deprived. There's fuck all up here for them to do. We've got the shops, that's it. This is well and truly forgotten about. But a lot of people with cars, so obviously a lot of people work out in the area. But if you don't have a car, and you know, I'm sure people, Ponty's up the road, you've got the train stations. But if you haven't got that, or you can't travel, you are stuck up here. And you can tell there's just nothing going on for the kids up here. Just want to give a bit of context to this part of the video. Firstly, I would like to say thank you to those who we spoke to on day one on the Glyncoch estate. But as I left, I felt like we needed to get a bit more to understand what life is like on Glyncoch. At that moment, I was informed by a local that the following week there would be a protest at Glyncoch Quarry, which is situated literally on the back of the housing estate. The locals are very upset about what's going on up in this quarry and how it is truly affecting Glyncoch. So this part of the video is the day of the protest. I hope you enjoy.
The quarry opened up in about 1897, 1899, something like that. And it did get closed down for a number of years. But when we was locked down with COVID, there was no advertisement at all to the people of Glyncoch. That Ron the Cannon Taff there, the culprits, they own the majority of council houses in Glyncoch, and they own the land in Glyncoch, and they sold the land. They've sold more land to the quarry so they could expand. Now they did that sale when we were all on lockdown. We knew nothing about it.
Backhand sly.
And before we knew it, it was too late. There was nothing we could do about it.
Do you know where the company are from, who they sold it to?
Hansen Quarry's a German company. And
So no benefit. No benefit.
I'm going to say something that I shouldn't say, because political really, because my one grandfather went to the Battle of the Somme, and then he went into the Second World War because he survived the Somme, and the other grandfather couldn't go to war because he was a miner. So he's one of the Bevan boys, so he wasn't allowed to go to war. And as I said, my family historically are from here, right? And we fought for this land, and we fought to keep it going. But it's a German company who's taking the mountain off us. Do you know, they chopped the trees down with the birds' nests in between March and April. They blew up a bat cave of a rare species of bats, right? They didn't give a bugger. I nearly said a naughty word then. And they just don't care. And asthma and bronchitis and emphysema is on the increase in Glyncoch, and we're losing a lot of people through cancer. That's no coincidence. Because since they've extended, they're blowing up land nearer and nearer to our houses. You know,
the smell will come next as well.
The stone crusher is just 100 yards behind people's row of houses. I've got a friend in Glyncoch who's having a tongue removed just now, soon. She got tongue cancer. I buried my cousin in January, cancer. There's one street right by the crusher, there's 5 people who got cancer, there's one who's dying again. It's no coincidence.
So a message to the company quickly, or they're on the attack.
How can I do that without swearing?
You can swear.
I can't, it's impossible. What you're doing is ruining children's lives. This is what this t-shirt's about, because you're going to keep it going for another 20, 25 years. Our newborns' lungs are going to look like this in 20 years' time. Probably lots of the girls will be infertile. There'll be a lot of miscarriages. And mark my words, in 20 years' time, read the newspapers, because I'm 66 now. I don't know if I'll be here in 20 years. But these kids are going to be dying or suffering. And who's caused the problem? The greedy people who are after what? Blue pen and stone. The majority of that quarry's got sandstone. There's not hardly any pen and stone there. And the pen and stone doesn't even stay in this country. It goes across the bridge to other countries. The cheek of it. They're killing our children.
10 years ago, I was writing to Pontypridd Council every week complaining about the danger of the blasts to the houses. And so the council knew that there was going to be, that if there was trouble in the past, that if they extended the quarry, there's going to be more trouble. So in spite of that, they passed it through. They knew that it was going to be trouble, because there'd been trouble for years beforehand when the quarry was not so near the houses.
So are you up in Glyncoch as well?
Yes.
Do you want them gone?
Yes.
Yeah. What's it like to live in Glyncoch?
Sorry?
What's it like to live in Glyncoch?
Well, it's an underprivileged area, and there's thousands of houses that are at risk because of the vibrations from the quarry.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. Are you near the quarry yourself?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you fear more than anything?
I fear for the health of the residents there, and also for the damage that it does to the property.
Yeah. What's your name, sir?
David Coggins.
David Coggins. Nice to meet you, David.
Yeah.
God bless.
Thank you.
So I'm back up in Glyncoch to finish off this vlog, because I was told there was a protest here with the quarry, and I wanted to speak to some of the locals up here. I've managed to bump into some more of the locals, which I'm happy about, because when we come up the other day, it was a Sunday, it was quite quiet. So I'm here now. I'm here with, what's your name, brother?
Dale Vincent.
Dale, nice to meet you, mate. How's it going? What's your name?
Darren.
Darren. Are you both Glyn boys?
We are, yes.
Yeah, before I start, I just want to say, right, I have never seen a Welsh Adidas jacket. That's banging.
I bought it from Las Vegas. I've only ever seen this one, so yeah, it's nice.
That's banging, mate, honestly.
Thank you.
Ever want to sell it, let me know.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
So what's the Glynk like, mate?
It's good, mate. I've been here all my life. I joined the army when I was a young boy and moved away, but I've always loved coming back to this community, you know. We've recently, unfortunately, come under some drama. The quarry have extended and they've pinched our mountain, believe it or not. So a couple of us went up to protest. It's just this mountain behind us here. A couple of us went up to protest there. We had a group of Freemasons. They kicked us off, and the warrant was fraudulent. We've been down the police station this morning, me and Darren.
It was for the Bridgend.
Yeah, the warrant was addressed to a quarry in Bridgend. No signature on it. These guys are absolutely taking the piss. We've recently taken these guys to court and found out that this quarry is estimated receiving 55 to 100 grand a day. and this is the most deprived place in Wales. There's cracks in everybody's houses. It's absolutely terrible. And this morning, when me and Darren went down to our local police station to report a crime, the police sergeant wouldn't allow us to. He said if we wanted to report a crime, what did he tell us?
We had to
Email
go we had to go to the Metropolitan
Yeah,
Police.
he wanted us to send it via email to the Metropolitan Police, if you can believe that, sirs, ma'ams, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a Welsh issue.
That's the calibre of sergeant that we have here in Pontypridd. Absolutely diabolical. And that same sergeant, I've submitted in the warrant that they used to remove us off the land fraudulently. The same sergeant, he claims that the warrant is lawful. They are absolutely, they don't know their arse from their elbow. It's sad. It's very sad.
So it's for a different mountain?
It's for a different quarry, bro. It's for the quarry in Bridgend. It's unbelievable. And again, you know, we've taken them to court. The judges don't care. But unfortunately, the community have been a little bit wary, shall we say, of the police force, you know, and rightfully so, because these guys are, you know, they're fucking criminal. But Darren, our friend today, he was arrested doing the same thing that I done this time last year, and he's been let off with a caution today. So hopefully that will encourage more of the community members to stop this shit from happening, because again, it's fraudulent. Like, they've still not provided us with a warrant.
So this is the bane of the community's lives at the moment. This has been going on for a while then, yeah?
Yeah, 13 months it's been going on for. I mean, you know, we don't have a lot up here in Glyncoch. The mountain was everybody's
playground.
Yeah, and they've just removed us fraudulently. Sons of bitches.
And what you just said then as well, which is, it's quite sick. It makes me sick to my stomach. They make over, you know, less than 100 grand a day.
Yeah.
And this is one of the most deprived...
The #1 most deprived place in Wales to live. And they're taking 100 grand from our mountain. And everything's closing down here. They closed down the school because now they've extended it to the quarry. Yeah, it's very fucking sad. They're greedy Freemason buggers.
And that's it now?
That's it now, mate, yeah.
It is.
T-shirt, yeah. Can you put that on now?
He wants to show off his Welsh top.
I want to show off my Welsh top here, then.
Let's read that. Stop the quarry. What is it? Quarry Desk Kills, yeah. Okay, do you want to like just tell us why we're here?
So we've been on a... No, fucking hell. Apologies.
I'll start it again, go on, sorry.
So we've been on a protest today. Basically, there's a quarry, Craigeress Quarry. It's extended and they've taken our mountain. Now, you know, fair dues if they've taken the mountain, you know, fairly and lawfully. However, these guys, they're a multi-billion-dollar industry and they've removed us off the mountain fraudulently. So they produced a warrant, and the warrant, it was addressed to a different fucking location, believe it or not. So this is Glyncoch, Craigeress, and they kicked us out of a quarry in Bridgend. So
that's an invalid warrant then?
Well, as a matter of fact, I've been down the police station this morning.
Okay.
To try to submit the affidavit of Dr. Francis Boyle, because I've been fighting corruption within the government for the last couple of years. And it was the same police sergeant, his name is Sergeant Geraint Rees, 4477. He claims that the warrant that was used to remove us off this mountain was lawful. That's the calibre of police sergeant that we have in South Wales Police, sirs, ma'ams, ladies and gentlemen. They're absolutely diabolical.
Yeah, so just for like context for other people, it's basically like saying, I don't know, they want to kick your door down, but they've got nothing on you. They end up getting a warrant for a house in a totally different area.
Ah! I know!
And then use it to get into your house, like.
Wrong address, and this sergeant's like, no, that warrant looks good to me, champ. Fucking clown.
What's all that about, innit? That's crazy. So, you were telling me off camera that, you know, the money they make here and the area you're in, like, can you tell the contrast for the people?
Yeah, so we've been protesting for about 13 months via this mountain that we're just about to show you. We took them to court and we found out that this company is earning between 55 and 100 grand a day, and they're earning it from the most deprived place in Wales, the #1 skintest part of Wales. They're taking 100 grand from our mountain every day. Look at it.
That's so sad.
It's disgusting.
You know, I was up here Sunday. it was a bit quiet, but the people I spoke to and the people I met today, I couldn't think of a better community in terms of salt of the earth people, you know, welcoming. And why is it these places that are always forgotten about?
Because they're picking on us, because they think we're a small community and we haven't got the money to fight back.
Well, you definitely got the determination. How long have you been protesting?
So they removed us 13 months ago. 13 months, and it was as soon as they removed us, they put this fence up immediately after, and there used to be an old fence there, but they completely ripped that down.
So the Heidelberg materials were destroying trees during nesting season, bashing down the bird's nest, everything illegal.
I spoke to Alison earlier in Ponty. She said something about a rare bat cave.
Yeah.
Rare species of bat gone.
Yeah, definitely. And like if you look at this now, okay, my t-shirt, you'll see this is an £8,000 wall between me and next door. Yeah, that's my garden wall. There's a crack right the way down it.
I can confirm my house is completely like that as well. All of the back gardens. I know for loads of my friends' houses are like that up. Yeah, it's absolutely criminal.
When the quarry blasts, it literally feels like an earthquake. The earth moves.
Wow. Well, you're on the mountain as well, ain't you?
Yeah, it's mental, mate.
So you think about it. Ponty's flooding. Where's the water going from the quarry?
Exactly. Yeah, and you've had 2 horrific floods.
Yeah.
Over the last couple of years here as well, haven't they, in Pontypridd?
So they need to think about where's the water going from the quarry.
So how far is the quarry from here, would you say?
So they are taking another 10 million tons of stone from that side of the mountain, another 10 million tons. So I mean, you used to be able to see the ditch. We'd have to take you all the way. So
it's been raised up now, like.
Yeah, it's an half-hour walk now to get on the other side. To see.
I did look on Google Earth, and you can see. I'll put the pictures up for people to see.
Well, they want to take that from that other side now. They've been there over 100 years, and they, you know, without a warrant, they've just literally just removed us off the mountain. Police don't care.
It's a known fact as well.
Disgusting.
The blasting and silica dust causes cancer, COPD, asthma, the lot.
Yeah.
The people dying of these diseases is really high in this area.
Yeah, and this isn't something that's new either. You know, there's towns in England, you know, like Toxic Town now that's come up where people are born with deformities from the steelworks and the mess they've left behind. It's the same with quarries, same with mines. Like, did you get any letters through the door? Did they let you know, or was this, because I got told by Alison, I think it was, that this kind of amped up during lockdown when everyone was locked down, and it was kind of put behind the back door sort of thing.
Nah, they didn't tell anybody about that, did they?
They didn't advertise the sale of the land properly. They should have made it public knowledge. They didn't. It was a small article. So if we'd have known, people would have bought the land between us, and we would have had the land. They sold, I think it was 10 acres for very cheap, something like £4,000.
When was this made? When did they start doing this?
1885 they started quarrying.
I believe about 5 years prior to this, the Craigeresque Lodge was established up the Graig, believe it or not. And when we was removed off that mountain, I took a photo of the guys. He had a small Union Jack on his uniform, and
with a police badge, yeah.
And within the middle of the Union Jack there was the Freemason symbol. I'll send it to you if you like. The guy that removed us off this mountain, he was a Freemason, and he removed us from Craigeresque Mountain, and the local lodge is named Craigeresque Lodge. Unbelievable. Yeah. And I take this information to the police. They won't help us, they don't care. Obviously, we know now from our good friend Detective John Wedger that the majority of the judiciary is unfortunately Freemasonry.
What does John Wedger do?
I like John Wedger. I don't like him as much as Tim Ballard. Sound of movie, get it watched, understand where we are, veterans. Let's start making a difference.
Yeah.
So
please.
When they blast in a really short proximity from a school with additional needs. I think it's just over 100 metres, so it's ruining the mental health of the children, because the children literally think their school is going to fall down. The earth is moving, and one of the children...
We learn from Aberfan at all, like, James?
Well, that's all we're thinking.
It's scary, bro. Do you know, if you go to the corner now of this, you'll see how close it is to the school, and as you said, the Aberfan disaster. Have we not learned anything? It's frightening.
Yeah.
So one of the children literally thought the dinosaurs had landed because the earth moved from underneath them when the quarry blasted. It's ridiculous.
And this is the visual, like we said, people are, you know, developing diseases.
Yeah.
What are those kids having at that young age? What is their lungs being
Asthma.
exposed to?
Yeah, because it's a known fact. The silica dust kills.
The way you speak, the way you carry yourself, it's very military style.
I am, yes.
You have been part of the...
I was 14 years Royal Welsh Fusiliers.
Well, I just want to shake your hand, mate.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
There's not enough of you out there. I think the sad thing about the military and stuff now and the army, it's been like people have been brought up to hate it now rather than it being such a good thing. I think that's what's the most upsetting thing about it.
It's you know, I've travelled to America a few times, and the last time that I went to America, I went with a friend that was amputated from a IED blast in Afghanistan, and within we landed it, and within about 5 minutes of us landing, somebody come up and thanked him for the service.
So I'm saying.
And I said to him, I said, bro, that was lovely. He said, Vince, you wait, because we were there for a 10-day period. Honestly, the amount of people that were coming up to him and just, you know, in the middle of McDonald's, you know, just thanking him for the service, like they love the soldiers in America. And then you come over here, but I kind of see the reason why, because when I was medical discharged from the military, honestly, the way that they discharged me was absolutely diabolical.
Inhumane?
Like, oh, I was such a good guy. Like, I was always the top, one of the stronger members of my platoon. And for the way that they discarded me, honestly, it was
like you was
it was something out of a horror movie. Yeah, they completely ruined my family. They messed everything up with my kid. They got social services involved. They fucking lied about it. And now again, we've mentioned Detective John Wedger. He's telling us, well, all of the family homes in the United Kingdom, they're private companies to make profit. Like, people need to realise that the UK government are an absolute they're shambles. Yeah. Shower of shit.
And it's like, the saddest thing is now when we talk about the government, Keir Starmer, the most sad thing that I see is he expects our British army to fight, you know, we talk about conscription, we talk about wars, but we're the only people who are actually a bit patriotic, and he slated us all. He's portrayed us as being far right and other things, and it's like a kick in the teeth, isn't it, to the local people who actually cared about the country.
I don't know whether you've seen, but I seen an article. It was shared to me by a good friend of mine, Mark Sexton, the other day, and it's all the soldiers now that are signing off. They're basically saying that they don't want any more of this duty because they're realising just how pathetic the United Kingdom government are. Have you seen how many people they've been arresting over social media?
Yeah.
They've arrested, there's thousands of people in jail for thought crimes. Unbelievable. Yeah. People need to start learning their rights. People need to realise if somebody detains them unlawfully, they have a right to protect themselves, sirs, ma'ams, ladies and gentlemen. You have a right to fight back. I honestly believe that's why the police haven't come to arrest me for everything that I say for Facebook. Because they know I know my rights and I'm willing to die for the affidavit of Dr. Francis Boyle. Because that is, it's the law. And I'm one individual that's willing to make sure that this country has good laws and morals. Well, I'm trying my best anyway.
Well, it is very sad. I was up in Gethley Gate, up in the Caerphilly Borough the other day, and some guy come up to me, noticed that I was, you know, what I do in that. And I interviewed Drakeford a couple of years back, and he goes, "Oh, you haven't interviewed that other idiot on about Starmer?" And I said, "Well, what do you think of Starmer?" And he said something that, like, normally it'd be just like, yeah, I got to cut it out. How sad is that? I had to cut it out because I was scared he'd be arrested and I could probably be arrested for platforming it.
Well, it's a very serious thought process now. I don't know whether you're familiar with Jamie, the Royal Marine up the valleys. They arrested him for his Facebook, didn't they?
Yeah.
He's a good friend of mine, Jamie.
What did you think about that?
Well, I seen the video. I mean, it's disgusting. He mentioned all these illegal fellas coming over here. And I mean, I know Jamie. I know Jamie's not racist. He's just a patriot that loves his country. You know, it's not racist to expect people to come into your country legally and lawfully, you know. Otherwise, they wouldn't be paying £5,000 to come over on a dinghy. You know, they'd invest in a passport and come and know they'd have to go back home or get a work visa. But yeah, when you're coming here illegally, and have you seen the social media? We spoke of it earlier off the camera. Everywhere across the valleys I'm seeing on my social media, paedophilic activity, men walking inappropriately around children parks and stuff. Ooh, it's a frightening time to be alive.
Yeah.
It really is.
So if we could end it on a positive note, you know, for people out there in the valleys and across Britain, what would you say to them? Something positive?
I would say go and have watched the most recent shared video on the top of my Twitter about Donald Trump being an absolute gangster. He is under the UCC1, okay? He has abolished this admiral nonsense. It's real, it's happening. This has been a real war for our spirits. However, the good guys, it looks like, are winning the war. So please, troops, remain optimistic and just keep applying pressure on these local authorities. Keep a record of these individuals, submit the affidavit to Dr. Francis Boyle, and for those of them that are ignoring them, they will get due process in due course.
Hiya mate, what's your name?
Tyron Bullock.
Tyron, is it?
Yeah.
Bullock. Nice to meet you, my name's Cullen. How's it going? Are you a Glyncoch boy then?
Yeah, I was born just, see where the green door is over there? Next door over there, I was actually born in that front room over there.
Yeah?
How was I?
Yeah, fair play.
Yeah, I've been married, I've had kids, divorced. Just me and the dog now.
Oh, look at that dog. Hello. Oh, he looks an old timer, don't he?
Yeah, she's 16 now, she is.
So how long has Glyncoch been built then? When was it built?
Oh, Christ, I can...
It was before your time, was it?
And I think, it's when I was born, I think it's about 60 years ago.
Yeah.
Remember, they say, we was living in our house when they was still building up, you know, or still building the top end, I think it was.
Yeah.
So it's got to be 60 years, isn't it, Glyncoch?
Wow, yeah. It's been one of the most requested places to come. I think it was probably because people thought it had a reputation and all that, like years ago and stuff. Would you disagree with them?
Yeah, it's not rough up there. It's no worse than any other stage. I think it's who you know, and we're not mugs up there, but no, it's not. I wouldn't say it was rough up there. It's lovely, man. Yeah. You can't ask for a better place.
To be honest,
we're not all big criminals and all smart kids. We don't do smart going to think on where. Maybe they do a bit of blow, but that's as far as it goes. But no.
No,
if I go, my dog's not there. She's gone up the road up there. My sister's or wherever. Up somebody another woman's house she to go to. I leave my door open. I go up there. I do. If I go down the shop, I leave it there. I even got to Pontypridd on a bus and I left my door open. I have.
Like that.
Like that.
Brilliant.
I find it. I was born and bred here. I know everybody. And I find it's...
So in a way, like, you know when you hear people who say about like the time the place stood still, that's a good thing, isn't it? Because there's not many places where you can leave your door open.
When people say it's rough, I expect they speak to people who just moved up the place and they've caused a little bit of trouble here and there. But actually Glyncoch people, I would say, nah, because we all know each other, see? And I would say...
Tight-knit?
Yeah, everybody knows everybody. Especially when you get trouble up there, or it gets a bad name. If you get like people coming from different areas and they've come in, they've started, and then once they've been put in order there up there, then they know they can't walk around there ruling the place, which they can't. Because like I said, we know thugs. We can't push us about. We can hold our own, and then there's no trouble up there. So as you can see, it's peaceful. Everybody's doing their own little thing. Yes. Yeah. You know, people walking around here thinking they did, and not. I think because everybody seems to look after everybody else up here. Have you got my drift? The main people who are from up here, we sort of like push them out, I would have thought.
Yeah, like there's
they're outnumbered and out targeted, and you don't go out fighting them. You don't have to. You just sort of ignore and they calm down then, because nobody likes to be disliked. Everybody likes to be liked, don't they?
Yeah.
So that's
I suppose, you know, if they did get jogged on, tail between their legs, they move to another area. Oh, that fucking Glyncoch's rough. When really, it's not. They just had a bad experience because they were acting up.
Because over here, nice people, they think they can push us out, and they can't. They just can't go walking around taking drugs and thinking they can do what they want to. Because people will just maybe look at them, but they're outnumbered then. See, when people haven't got to really do anything, they'll just feel it. Do you know? To everybody deep down, I don't care who you are, likes to be liked. And if you can feel that put off, or it cools you down a bit, doesn't it?
You feel like ostracised then, wouldn't you, as well? Like
that's what I believe. Yeah. And that's.
And there's a lot of young people around here as well. A lot of kids. I think for kids growing up would be good. But again, like some other estates I've been, if an outsider comes in and causes any trouble, people don't want that for their children either, do they?
Because I know everybody. You know, they say don't go down either. They taking eagles and nah. Because them sort of people, they I don't know what it is. It's just it is what it is, isn't it? It's just like they don't know, and it's the majority of people here are good, so that means you get that vibe there off some people, and you don't like, so you cool it down or you move on for somebody else because they can't do it up here.
Yeah.
And making breaking into cars or breaking into people or bullying people, they won't put up with it around here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I used to be a lad around here. We just all the boys. So, do you know what I mean? It's hard to explain it is.
Well, respect has been lost a lot, haven't it, over the years? Like, do you know what I mean? But it sounds like people are held accountable, people are respectful, and that's a good thing.
You don't get it around here, or somebody's down here cheating some old guy or whatever. Because somehow it gets the back to other people and it stops.
Yeah.
Or somebody goes down, or some bigger boy will go down and say, "What do you think you're doing?" They don't beat him up, but they just, it doesn't happen, does it? I wouldn't see somebody bullying a person. I said, "Hey, what do you think you're doing?" I go, "Hey, jog on." And they won't argue with me. I'm a boxer. I can
You're a boxer,
undefeated.
Really?
And everybody looks up to me anyway. I used to have coal businesses. When I was 17, I used to be a roofer. I used to have boys working for me up here. I know them all, through and through.
You had a bit of a life, have you?
I've been through it all up here with them. I've been partying, we've gone Swansea, drinking, you name it. I've done it with us. Gone camping with them.
Brilliant.
Done it all up here, mate.
Yeah, so if you
I used to run the farm up here. I've done window cleaning up here for 25 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I've had my own coal business. When I was 17 years of age, I had about seven or eight boys working for me on the roofs, doing roofing, taking slate in. I know everybody. I've worked practically with everybody up there. All the boys my age up there, see.
What's your take on the quarry?
I think that I'm not happy with that because they've taken all our woods away at the top, haven't they?
Where you grew up, like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't got nowhere to walk now. We like with our animals, or just for a little stroll through the country or over the mountain. Like if you come from Pontypridd, you've got that big. It shows all the trees. Now they won't take that down because the people in triathlon wouldn't like it. But yet they will take our mountain down over there. See. Yeah. I've known it's always been that mountain. And what they're going to do is just take it away, just for rockery. Well, that's the only place they can get rock over there. Well, that's destroying our mountain. Where everybody on the community likes to go up there for a walk with their animals, with the children. And it's.
Do you think Glyncoch would be kind of ostracised or picked on as an area? Right, like you just explained then about like they wouldn't mess with the trees down in.
But there wasn't no triathlon. So if you're coming from Pontypridd up the street,
I know where it is. Yeah,
you've got that big all the front of the face of the trees. Yeah. Now the quarry's just over there, behind there. Now they wouldn't knock the front of that down because they wouldn't like it. It spoiled. People wouldn't like it in the triathlon area.
So you think they don't care about Glyncoch?
Well, I can't say that. I don't really know. But if they can do that, why can't we stop that over there? It's only a little bit of mountain over there. You're talking. You go up over here now. You're talking.
It's right by the rugby club, isn't it?
Not even a mile long. And you've got the farm end just up there, but yet they want to take all our away just for a bit of rockery. But that's going to spoil everybody's little pleasure. It's not even a mile long.
Well, it's not just spoiling it, people are getting ill from it, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's mad, like, do you know what I mean? And one Dale, the guy I was just speaking to up there then, what he said was what was upsetting. They get about 100 grand a day from that quarry, right? And this is one of the most deprived areas in Wales. And they get, what are they giving back to this community from that? Are they benefiting?
No. Definitely not. Definitely not. If you go up over the money, up at the rugby club, like I go over, it's not even a mile up to the following farm, and you go. It's not even a mile from here to the school where they go in, and they just want to take her and upset everybody else for it.
It's very sad.
It's not. So you're talking from. It's not even a mile long from the rugby club to the farm, right? But there, from there now, you're talking to the end of the street, right? From here to that end of the street, that's where the school is, and that's as far as they can go with the quarry. So they're just from there, to the end of that side of the street to that side of the street. Not even quite a mile long. It's not even a mile long.
Central Club. We're vlogging Glyncoch.
So I would say, just say for now, I would say it's not even that long from here to the end of the street, up over to the other farm. It's not even that.
That's where the quarry is?
It starts from there, by the rugby club, and it goes over. It's not that far from here to the end of the street. It's not that far to go over to the farm. I'm trying to measure it up for you. And from the end of the street to that end, they want to take all that away, just for a bit of rockery.
Yeah.
And that's only a little bit, isn't it? Then they can get that anyway. So why do they want to take that and disrupt everybody else's life around here? But everybody likes to go up there and have a little walk. They don't mind just taking on just for rockery. You've got mountains everywhere.
Yeah.
But yet that little bit there now,
If they didn't have that, if they didn't put,
We'd have a bigger hole,
they
wouldn't
build houses on it though, wouldn't they? If not, where I live in Fairwater,
But
they knocked all the woods we grew up in. They're building houses here. Like, it's sad, man.
Yeah, I think, yeah, that would be horrible to build houses over there, wouldn't it? Just
because they're moving people in and off from the area.
You got all that mountain over there. You got all the mountain over there. You got all the mountain over there. When you just leave that little bit now, it's all we got is mountain, isn't it? Just that little bit there. It's not asking for a lot, considering all the green everywhere we got in the world. And that little bit, people just like to have a little walk there, you know, a little bit of a scenery, watch the squirrels running in. It's only a little bit, it's not loads. And yet you've got all that field up over there, and miles here, and miles and millions up there, over there. But yet they want to take a little bit over there from us.
Sad.
It's only a little, if you think it's not even a speck, is it, compared to all that?
Grain of sand, like, you know.
Grain of sand, but they want to move after. Why?
No.
That's what I believe, and I'm not really bright on things like this, but I think it's a damn shame, you know, to upset all us people, considering, you know, it's been here for a long time, Glyncoch, over 60 years.
Yeah.
And they want to take that little bit of green. It's not even a little bit, it's nowhere near the size of that, but yet they want to take it from up, see the mountain over there, like?
Yeah.
All that up there, like?
Yeah. And you can't see by here, but there's big mountains over there as well.
It's over there, and up there, right up over, see, you've got loads of it.
Madness.
Just the length of that from there, right? What you can see, it's not even that much really we got over there, is it? If you think about it.
No.
It's not. It's about the same amount of that, if that, over there. But they want to take that from us. That's what we got around there. Just have a little walk. Like I said, I know they can build houses where it's better than having a bloody all and it's just rockery, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it is. You're right. It's terrible. So if you
that's for all the farm up here and all the rest of it, isn't it? Loose mans and all of it.
If you could describe Glyncoch in a couple of words for the people.
I think they feel people are very honest, genuine. I like them anyway, you know. It's always got that one or two you don't like, it's got that everywhere. But it's genuine goes. I got a pretty good instinct. My dog sits with there all day. See what she is with there now?
Yeah.
I leave my door open, I go in there, have a cup of tea, my dog sits with there. Like. Everybody knows it. They say, "Hey, Charlie."
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, it's lovely. And I bet on a summer's day it's beautiful, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Everybody seems to get on with everybody. Look, I bet you're up there, Dean. Look, see. Give us a wave, Dean. You're on telly now.
Brilliant.
Nice, isn't it? You know,
brilliant, mate. Yeah, I can't fault
I've
it.
known him all my life, see.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh,
he used to live in Porches. Well, he used to live in Bottomgarth at one time. Then he moved over there with his mother. He got married and he's living there now. Nice, man.
Yeah.
People talking, but then I'm on the street, see.
No, it's wicked, mate. Honestly, people are amazing up there, aren't they?
Well, I like that.
No, it is.
No, everybody knows where they are up there. Nobody really feels scared or threatened up there. I don't. Because I would know. Because I've got youngsters coming in. I still have a young. I've had them from when I was 15 years of age. And they still, you know, they're working now. Some are working away. And they still come back and see me now.
Yeah. Brilliant. Listen, mate, sorry.
Tyrone Bullock.
Bullock. Tyrone, it's been a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Yes, nice. Yeah, it's just genuine, isn't it? You know, we're gonna.
Banging, mate. He's banging. He's all nuts. What do you want me to say?
Where are you from? Are you from up here?
No, I'm from Dudley.
Oh, Dudley?
Yeah, Dudley in the West Midlands.
Yeah, black country.
Where are you from?
You've got it's like your accent's like Welsh and English.
Oh, hang on, where's your mother? Get your mother.
It's like Welsh and English in like two, like, isn't it?
What sort of blog we doing?
I just want to know what Glyncoch's like, really.
Oh, he's absolutely class, to be honest. He's lovely.
It's not, is it? Is there much to do up here?
No, there's nothing to do up here, is there really?
Well, what's it like for you, being from Dudley, moving here? What's the difference like?
Well, I've been here 20 years.
Yeah, I can hear.
So, he's all right. You just get on the bikes, innit?
Yeah. It's
I love it.
Bike life up here, is it?
It's bike life, innit?
Yeah.
We need more of you around, don't we? Do you know what I mean? Oh, we do. We need more of you around, yeah. So you're doing a blog?
Yeah. I'm going to come up one day when they're all out on the bikes and all that.
Right. Oh, now we're loving life. Yeah. Now we're going to get on it. Yeah, we get on it. Extreme culture. Tell them. Extreme culture.
The Blaine keeps shredding, yeah?
Extreme culture, look. Yeah, extreme culture.
So is this your father?
No. I ain't his father. I ain't a father, no. Hey, go and get your mother. Go and get Showbeth and that.
Oh, no, you do yourself.
Wait there, 2 seconds, wait there. 2 seconds, right? We'll have it all going on. You want a bit of action? Belen! Come on, quick.
Is she coming?
Oh, we want to go tonight.
Hanky Dory? Don't worry about him.
If you could just give me Glyncoch in a couple of words, like.
It's absolutely okay, which it is. And automatically, I know these two. Automatically, everything's okay.
This is our Glyncoch site. You still wear your Christmas jammers.
But anyways,
still in the Christmas jumpers, like.
Yeah.
It's not one, not leather.
But anyways, no, it's okay, bro.
Top man. Hey, top man. Thank you.
Right.
Okay then, that's me done, Glyncoch. Hope you enjoyed this one. I had to come back because I came on a Sunday where there was not many people, and I'm glad I come back to speak to the people who were protesting about the quarry, and we've seen some other locals. Really happy. A much better vibe today than it was on the first day. First day was very quiet, and considering, you know, it's not, the sun's not out, there was a lot of people out. On first kind of vibes before coming up here, the way people were talking about Glyncoch, I thought, fucking hell, this is going to be a shithole. That's what I actually thought, truthfully. Coming up here, people are amazing, honestly. Just genuine people, just like any other council estate within South Wales that I've been to. These places that have reputations turn out to be the best communities. And it's so unfortunate that, like Dale said, it's one of the most, or he said, the most deprived place in Wales, and that's very, very sad. Very sad when you think of what the quarry are doing and how they're benefiting. To live here, if I give a rating, I'd give it a 6 out of 10, the same as my other places, because the community are so good. But then, like Dale said, it is deprived, and that is why I couldn't give him more. But Glyncoch, what a place, you know, really, really nice people, some characters as we've seen. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that the people up locally to the quarry, which is the whole of Glyncoch, I hope they get some sort of justice, whether that's the quarry being stopped, which may be wishful thinking, or if they get some, you know, compensation or something, because clearly it is affecting them. You know, stranger things have happened. The Straddy Park, they won, the people won, you know, and the Welsh people, especially those in the valleys, they got a way of getting things and wanting things and fighting. And what better place than Glyncoch? People are amazing. Hope you enjoyed this one. Like the comment, guys, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, tell me where you want to go next. I hope I done Glyncoch justice. Stay central.
The Central Club.